So here's your dashboard. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the little blue circle with the plus button. Then you'll select meal. So it'll take you to this screen right here. Now you can either take a picture if you want to, or you can click skip photo. You can also change what meal you're having by clicking up here. So in this screen, you can change meal type and dates. So switching between breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or extra snacks, you can do it along the top here. You can also pre-plan your week by choosing the selected days that you know, for example, you're going to have breakfast, exactly the same breakfast every day this week. So you can pre-select those dates that you know that you're going to have that breakfast, and that will already be pre-programmed into your calendar. Click apply when done. Back to this main screen, we're going to skip photo, and you can add the food that you're about to eat or that you just ate. So you're looking at mine, and under the recent column, these are all of the foods that I've recently eaten. Clicking to the favorites tab, these are the foods that I specifically want to save as a favorite. I want to use them over and over again. And clicking into the customs, these are the foods that I tried to scan, but they were not there, so I had to actually physically add them as a custom food. So I added the macros, the fats, the proteins, all that stuff, and I've saved them here. When you first start tracking, you won't have any recents or favorites, so this is where you start to search for the foods that you want to add. Just click here. Start typing and make the most appropriate selection. From there, you're going to be able to save it as a favorite, and then it'll also be added to your recent next time you see the screen. So back to the recent tab. This is where you're physically going to actually add the food. So the way I like to do it is I like to highlight and select with the check mark beside each food that I'm going to add. I don't worry about changing the amounts just yet. We're going to do that in a few seconds. So now that we've selected the food that we want to add, we're going to click review. Here is where I would go ahead and make changes to the amounts of your food. You can also make changes to the type of meal that you're having, swap between breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. You can add more food if you've forgotten something. Select the little check mark just like you did before. Come back to make any adjustments. Press log and it will save it for you. And we're now back at your dashboard. You can see that I've added 2 meals today. Now you know how to add a new meal. Let's go back and check the details of foods and meals you've already added. Click on the meals added. You can see the diary and your full details. Scroll down to see the entire day. You can also make adjustments, such as the lunch. You can change it to a snack, dinner, breakfast. You can also change the time you had that meal. And let's say you're looking at these details and you notice a mistake. So I'm going to choose the Heinz ketchup. I'm going to go into it. I can make changes here. When I'm done, I can click apply and it'll make those changes on my diary. Next, you can see the details of the day. So this is where you see your macro distribution, your nutrition goals. You can see proteins, carbs, fats, your fiber, all of your vitamins and minerals, things that you want to see how you're progressing during the day. Delete individual items by sliding your finger to the left and pressing the trash can. Delete an entire meal by pressing these 3 dots and selecting delete. Now that you know how to manually add food, I want to show you how to scan a barcode on a food product to add it that way. Go back to the blue plus button, add a meal, skip photo, click on the scan button. Find the barcode, If it's in the system, it will generate right here, and all you need to do is press add and review. Adjust for the quantity that you ate and log it. And that's basically it. If you have any other questions, please let me know and I'm happy to help.